Going on, y'all? It's your man Rock back at you. All right. Today's video, I done fell off, yo. But today's video, I want to talk about relationship rules. Like everybody talks about how the game has changed and things like that. Well, the game changes because there's no real rules. So I look back at myself, a few other people that I've seen, and I just want to do a quick list. I got 11 rules 11 rules to relationships that I feel everybody should follow. This is not gender specific in any kind of way. So I just want to go ahead and get this out there. This video isn't going to be too long, hopefully. I know my last video was like 30 minutes long, but I got all this stuff written out for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, all right. So relationship rule number 1. Keep your business to yourself if you're even considering being long term with this person. All right? Because we all know, we got those people that sit up here, they get upset at the person that they're with currently, and they run back and they tell everybody what's going on, and then the people that you're telling is not looking at this person like they're crazy. And they're looking at you like you're crazy, like, man, you stuck around with that? But then when you continue to stick with this person that you're always complaining about, people start looking at you like you're crazy and they stop listening to you. They stop giving a damn really about what it is that you're telling them. So why tell them in the first place? Because unless you're going to leave, what's the point of complaining? And if you're going to complain to the person that's actually doing it to you. Because just trying to get a cheering section for your emotions isn't doing anything but messing up anything anything positive that can actually happen in the future between you and this person. Okay? Because now you already got everybody off on their, against them. And then if you guys end up making it long term, whoever it is that you sat up and ran your mouth to is always going to look at that person sideways because of the things that you've told them. So rule number 1, keep your business to yourself if you're even considering long-term with this person. All right, number 2, in the event that you are one of those people that can't hold water, in a cup in regards to your own business, if you are going to go out and tell people what happened, tell the story how it actually played out. I've seen this all too many times. I've experienced this being done to me too many times that I'd even like to remember. And I'm pretty sure you guys know too, you got someone, you with somebody or you hearing somebody complain about the other person. And sometimes you and that other person actually have some type of rapport, right? So you go back and you tell, that person like, man, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. Like, oh, they did. But did so-and-so tell you this? Did so-and-so tell you that they did this, that they did that? Like, oh, well, that kind of changes the game then, Because, it's always 3 sides to each story. His story, her story, and what actually happened, So just tell it how it was told. Tell the story how it was told. It keeps you honest. Keep yourself honest. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you're actually able to get the advice that you need. Again, it's like going back to number 1. Stop. Every time somebody pisses you off, stop trying to or they hurt your feelings. Same thing. But whenever somebody does that, stop trying to get a cheering section and actually go out here and try to get some sound counsel. All right? Now, that takes me into number 3 for you whiners and complainers. Don't cheat. Leave. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? You're always trying to have your cake and you eat it too. That's how people end up dead. That's how people end up committing suicides. That's how people end up, dying of homicides because they've sat up here and they play with this person's emotions. If it's really that bad to whereas you feel like you have to step out, you don't need to be there. Because that's not gonna be good in the long run. I shouldn't even have to go any further into that, and I'm not. Don't cheat. Leave. All right. Number 4. don't make it easy to be cheated on. What I mean by that is, are you argumentative? It ain't opinionated, you're argumentative. Um, Belligerent, just don't want to listen to anything, men and women. You know, you just don't care about anything, or you don't care about anything that the other person has to say. Don't really take what it is that they feel into account, constantly disrespecting them as it pertains to the actual word. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to do anything that they can see that would actually make them want to continue to be with you. You're making yourself easy to cheat on. Like, for real. If you are going to be cheated on, you're making it easy. How are you making it easy? Because you're an ass. You're being selfish 9 times out of 10. You know? So hey, be the best person that you can be. Be it for yourself, but only once you're that to yourself can you give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And people are inherently good. You know? But if you're just going to be an asshole, not listen to anything, not take this person into account, this person is an afterthought, things like that, you're making it easy to be cheated on. So number 4 is don't make it easy to be cheated on. Number 5, try, damn it. Just that simple. Put in the effort. Okay? Anything worth having is worth working for. And working it goes way beyond just sticking around. Okay, now true enough, it is work to be around certain people. Okay, that is a tasking, that it can become tasking within itself. However, all right, that's not all you should be doing. Like, if it annoys this person that you chew with your mouth open, and you want to be with them, then accommodate them by closing your mouth while you chew, while you eat. You know, you can sit up here and say, "Oh, that's just me." No, that's disgusting. You have no etiquette. You have no manners. You have no table manners. All right. If a person has to say, "Man, that popping of your gum is like nails on a chalkboard," here's why. You'll keep doing it just to irritate them. Like, come on, like. The majority of these relationships that I've noticed nowadays are people basing their love, the other person's love for them, off of stupid stuff that they could do and get away with. You know, over how much control they could actually have. But I'm going to wrap that up. Number 5, try, damn it. That's it. Number 6, do things like you want to do them. Now, we have all dealt with this. Hold on, y'all. We have all dealt with this. You know, like, who wants, you ever had that person that does you a favor, and during the time that they're doing you that favor, they're sitting up here complaining about it? You look at it like, hell, I could have just did it on my own if you're going to complain about it. I would have not asked you to do it or even accepted you doing it if I knew you were going to throw it in my face. We all know those kinds of people. Why deal with that in a relationship? Why bring that into a relationship? Like, for real. Like, if you're going to do anything, everything that we do should be out of love. And anything done out of love shouldn't be thrown up in a person's face. Anything that's done out of love shouldn't come off with an air of, oh, this is a chore. No. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You say, oh, I'm only doing it for you. Well, hell, at least act like you're doing it for that person. Act like you want to do it for that person. Because just like actions mean things, the energy behind those actions mean things. That's why they say, the road to hell is paved in good intentions. Yeah, because your good intentions, your good acts came with the wrong energy. And that's why they were received wrong. So number 6, do things like you want to do them. All right. Number 7. Now this is a big one. Be honest with yourself about what you really want in a partner. Now this is a big one. I see a lot of people failing at. Some people are just afraid to admit, I want somebody that's going to take care of me while I do the very bare minimum. And of course they don't want to admit that. Why? Because who the hell's going to sign up for that? But you never know. Maybe there's somebody out here that just wants to spoil you. You know? Some men will be like, hey, I just want a woman that I can control. Mind, body, and soul. They're not going to come out and say that because they're afraid of who it's going to piss off, who it's going to rub the wrong way. But dating and relationships is like fishing anyway. All the fish aren't going to take the same bait. But if you're fishing for a specific fish, you're going to go out there with that particular bait. So basically, y'all stop fishing with the wrong freaking bait. Maybe I should change that to stop fishing with the wrong bait. Because if you fish with the right bait from the beginning, being honest with yourself as to what you actually look for, value, and want in a partner, when you convey that to the people that you're dating, they're either going to take it or leave it. And guess what? You're not looking for the ones that are going to leave it anyway. You're looking for the ones that are going to take it. All right? So, again, instead of it being, number 7, instead of being honest with yourself about who you want, about what you really want in a partner, I'm going to change that to stop fishing with the wrong bait. All right? Number 8, don't be lazy in bed. I can't stress this enough to both sexes. Y'all mugs be tripping, bro. Like, you got women out here and men out here, who think that just because they may be blessed physically in a certain way, that they have to put up minimal effort. Now, again, maybe you got some people that will accept that minimal effort. But after a while, minimal effort ain't gonna get the job done. Minimal effort is not going to keep that person around. Try to go to work and put in minimal effort. Let's see how long you stay there. You may get a year out of that employer. But after a while, they're going to be like, all right, you either step up or step off. This holds true in bed. Okay? I don't care what anybody tells you. The majority of these love gurus and these books out here, they are lying to you. All right? They are lying to you. If a man is lazy in bed with a woman, after a while, she'll be like, oh no, I'm tired of these. I'm tired of these saltines. I'm about to go get me some Ritz. If a woman is lazy in bed with a man, I'm like, shh, man, I'm tired of eating these motherfucking, these regular waffles. I'm going to go get me some Eggos. You know what I'm saying? I need something with a little pizzazz. I'm going to have me some blueberries. So, again, thinking long term in terms of relationships, don't be lazy in bed. It's not a recipe for, it's not an ingredient for the recipe of longevity. All right. Number 9, only demand what you can provide in either action or effort. Okay. A lot of people nowadays have a huge problem with demanding things, whether it be in actions, like spending money, spending time, or just effort. Maybe a person doesn't have a lot of money, but they put a lot of effort into doing something nice for you that was inexpensive. But you got a lot of people out here who are broke that demand that their mate or any person that dates them spend a shit ton of money on them. You ain't got a shit ton of money. But then you got people who have a shit ton of money, aren't really looking for people to spend money, but they're looking for a true effort. But when it comes down to that person with the money, they're not putting in any real effort. They're just shelling out money. Okay? Don't demand what you cannot provide. Okay? Whether it be an effort or action. Okay? It's pretty simple. Number 10. Okay, we're almost done. Number 10 is be open to being wrong. Everybody's wrong from time to time. Okay, nobody is perfect. All right? Now, don't be one of those people that only sit up here and say, oh, nobody's perfect when somebody's checking you on your shit. Don't do that. But from the very beginning, when you get an opposing point, this is going to solve a lot of fucking arguments. When you get an opposing view from the person that you're with, don't be so quick to anger. Don't be quick to just shoot down what it is that they're saying. Listen, you may be the one that's wrong. Before you start condemning, listen, because you may be the one that has a skewed way of thinking. Okay? So be open to being wrong. You may learn something, and that's part of the growth process, learning. And if you can learn with someone and learn from someone, you grow with that person, that establishes a stronger bond. All right, so number 10 is being open to being wrong. Now, the last one, number 11. Your feelings don't change facts. All right, you understand that? Okay? I've had people, one point in time or another to sit up here and want to get mad and change the definitions of words to suit their argument. No, bro, that don't work that way. The English language and phonics, it doesn't work that way. Okay? Like, your feelings don't change facts any more than they change the weather outside. Okay? It's a little overcast outside today. Guess what? Does Mother Nature, does the atmosphere, does the clouds and the moisture content in the atmosphere give a damn about how you feel? No. Does how you feel change the way it looks outside? No. Does the way that you feel affect the price of tea in China? No. And it also doesn't change the facts when it comes down to having conversations, especially if it's conversations about you. However you feel about something doesn't necessarily, your feelings don't change the way shit is. Your feelings don't alter the substance of anything. Okay? Unless your feelings about that substance are in line with what that substance is, it doesn't alter it. It doesn't affect it. Okay? Now, true enough, yes, we all have to feel. And you can feel any way that you want. But do not let your feelings override what's going on right in front of your face, good or bad. All right? So those are my 11 rules to relationships. Make sure to like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Share this with everybody. Trying to hit you guys with a new video every week. I know I fell off, but I definitely got some more fire coming for you guys. All right? Y'all be good. Love y'all.